Hello, once again, and welcome to week 6 for Practical Research 2. We were done with the previous recording for this week. We were done with sampling, and this time I would like to call it Research Instrument Reliability and Validity. So similar with other references, we will go with the module and we will go with the PPT or the PowerPoint presentation. So let me share our module first and give a bit of review. Okay. Um, so this is how your module was designed, but we will go exactly on the name of the lesson and disregard this one over here. Okay. So as lesson 1.1, we were able to decide or choose the appropriate quantitative research. And I have asked, I suppose, some of the sections unsay pinakadali nga research design, no? Okay, unsa ka to? Kung makahinumdum pa mo, okay, I would go with descriptive research design. Now, as defined, it just describes the status of an identified variable such as events, people, subjects as they exist. Wala kay laing gibuhat, ga-collect lang ka og data. Pilay laki sa section DAV, pilay bayi sa section DAV, pila ka grado nila. Okay, asa sila nagpuyo. Okay, and then we present that data. There is no intervention as how research would call it. Other areas or other type of research design would be a bit complicated, na? So, mas dali is ato sa ako apod, of course, descriptive lang. We have gone through the sampling and I did not ask a particular question about sampling. Okay? As I mas favorable in terms of research, of course, we go with probability because it has less or no bias at all. Unlike non-probability, which has very, very high bias. No? Kung saan man na pag-translate sa panang bias kana bang na kay di gipaboran, no? Ang probability wala kay gipaboran. Kay tanan gid imong mapili. While non-probability naa naman kay gipili. Okay, so kung naa kay gipili, asay mas convenient nimo. In fact, na ako'y pangalan niya na sa non-probability na ako siya convenient sampling, no? These are two of my favorites, either convenient or purposive. Okay? For action research as a teacher, normally we would go with these two. No? Kinsa to amohang kita, kinsa to among estudyante, maarapod to sa amohang studyhan. Okay? And several other over here. That's part of the review. Now, this time we will focus on constructing an instrument and establishing its validity and reliability. But unfortunately, there is no construction in here. Okay, so again, I might do another video on construction. Dili po ka na, no? Kadili po kabalo sa uban. Okay, I can go with Likert scale. Agree, disagree, strongly agree. Four item Likert scale would be ideal on that one. Okay? So if we talk about instrument, mauni ang inyong tool nga gamiton pag-collect sa data. And there are standard nga atong establish. No? For example, ikaw ray gabuhat sa imong question. Standard ba na dili? So definitely dili siya standard. So if we do not want to go through the hassle of doing validity and reliability, what is the best thing is to find that instrument. We call it standardized instrument. Kung sa mga standardized, gigamit na sa ubang mga expert. So wala na tayo angay buhaton kundi mo we ADOPTED. Naghan yung technicality. Either we fully get it and use it, or we modify some of the questions in there. But of course, kung naa kay giusab, ma-question na po imuhang reliability and validity. So, unsa jud ay ng reliability, unsa ng validity, or we just simply call it standard sa ato ang instrument, no? So, dapat standard jud ko, no? Okay, let's go down. Okay, instrumentation. Okay, unsa to akong analogy. Guitar, instrument ba lang, sir? Oh, instrument, but not for research. That's for music. Instrument for research, you will have the details on this one. Instrument is the generic term that researchers use for measurement device like survey, questionnaire, and alike. Na ako no'y duha ka klase, broad categories, but wala man gi-define dire. So I will have to stop sharing this and go to that definition. No? Researcher completed. If you take it as its term, kinsay ga complete ang researcher. Okay? Kung ikaw yung complete. Kaning isa, subject completed. So, most likely, ang imuhang respondents ang ga-complete sa instrument. Okay? Daghan siya example dere. You can go through the example. Okay? Researcher completed and subject completed instrument. I will stop share and open the definition for researcher. And okay, this one is taken from Research Guide Library. Let's move it. Okay. So instrument validity real. So every time we talk about instrument, nagi naka-attach ang validity o reliability. Okay. Reliable. So may pagbisayaan niya. Uh, Valid. Lisod po po sa Bisaya sa masaligan. Valid, pare-pare lang harapon siya. Oh, masaligan ba po? Valid ba niya siya? Okay. Sige ha. Pangita ang Bisaya sa reliability and validity. Instruments fall into two broad categories, researcher completed and subject completed. Distinguished by those, I will make it bigger para klaro na itong tanan. Oops. Nawala na noon. Sorry for that. Saan mga pa? Lahat na siguro ako nga to slot. There. Okay. Researcher completed as distinguished by those instruments that the researcher administered. So, ikaw kuno'y naghatag. Okay. Versus okay, those that are completed by the participant. Okay. Those completed by the participants are, of course, generated by the researcher. No? But most of the answers are definitely coming from the participants. While in here, uh, ikaw nagbuhat pero dili po ikaw ma-answer ha. But ikaw like, ang technicality is ikaw mo ay naghatag versus katong gikompleto sa participant. Okay? So I hope medyo klaro na siya. Okay? Let me stop share and then go back to our module. Okay. So, unsa nay ipasabot anang validity? Okay. Refers to which the instrument measures what it intends to measure and perform as it is designed. There are um, key ideas in here. Okay. Um, Here, accurate. Whether a questionnaire undergoes a valid to make sure that it accurately measures what it aims to do. Okay. For example, uh, I wanna know kung bright ba ang mga bata sa math. Okay. But ang akong gihatag na test kay spelling sa science. Uh, Sakto ba to siya nga instrument para i-measure ang ka-bright sa bata sa math? Obviously, no. Okay? That is just the simple idea of validity. Okay. Another, gusto na ko i-check ang timbang sa bata. Kunya, ang akong gamiton kay ruler. Sakto ba siya nga instrument? Okay, of course, dili. So, dili valid ang ruler para i-measure ang timbang sa bata. Unsay dapat na itong gamiton? Ang saman. Sa na to. Okay, of course, ang timbangan. Yeah, dapat ang timbangan, of course, no? Katong standard yun. Dili itong basta-basta lang. Okay? So, I hope you got somehow the idea of validity. There are several types of validity. Please go through them. Okay? I will not discuss individually. We will just take it as its definition. Okay. Reliability refers to the condition where measurement process yields consistent. Okay. Reliable, consistent, kuno. Ang technicality ani is, okay? Kung gamiton sa uban ang ato ang instrument, pareha ba kaha ang ang resulta somehow ang makuha sa research. To apply this concept, you need a questionnaire that is viable, consistent responses over repeated. No? Okay. The general idea for reliability is that if other people would use it, pare-pareha maka o resulta ang makuha. Okay. Attributes na sila gitawag ng attributes of reliability in quantitative. We will just take it as its definition, no? Okay, kay dili po kayo po anang ga-explain ani or I have in-depth knowledge on this one. Okay? So let's scroll down if there is anything else about. Okay, the next part would be planning data collection. That's it for our module for validity and reliability. And we will go now with our PowerPoint presentation. Okay, like I said, I want to call the topic instrument, the instrument and its reliability and validity. Nga naman, no? Um, if we talk about reliability and validity, that it basically refers to the instrument that we are using. And as suggested, dapat standardized na para dili na ta daghag arte sa ato ang instrument. Kung saan ang standardized, gigamit na sa uban. Wala na daghang keme, no? Instrument. This refers to the questionnaire or data gathering tool to be constructed, validated, and administered. If the instrument is prepared by the researcher, it should be tested for validity and reliable. So, klaro, no? Okay. Kung ikaw magbuhat, maingon na lang kung ayaw na lang. Okay, daghan og hassle. Okay. The researcher must explain its parts and how the instrument will be validated. Instrument to be used should be appended. Okay. Validation would mean that imong ipacheck na og expert. Okay. Reliability, will be a statistical test to be done. Okay. In particular, they are using Cronbach Alpha to test the reliability of a questionnaire. And for Cronbach Alpha, start na siya, no? Naa siya standard dito, no? Kung kadto nga points, was it 7, 6, or 9? Uh, Strongly reliable ang imuhang instrument. Okay, no, ganahan pa mo, anak. Okay. Instrument. Research instrument in particular. Okay. Now, kani. Kaya na may criteria. Klaro na ninyo na. Okay, this is based on Creswell, ang atong pinaka-favorite ng tawag aning author in terms of research. Recent ba ni siya? Okay. Ko, dapat medyo bag-o gyud. Okay, pero kung ako'y mupili ani, ari ko sa is it widely cited and are reviews available? No? Reliability are coming up. Widely cited, daghan bang gagamit? Does the procedure for recording fit the research question in your study? Exactly, no? Okay. Like I mentioned, gusto mo motimbang, unya ruler inyong gamiton. Di, gina siya. Sakto. Does the instrument contain accepted scales of measurement? Okay? So, ideally, widely cited. Okay. Meaning, available na. Di na ta mangita og fossil. Okay? We will not go through this one. Okay. The two terminologies are out. Reliability and validity. Scores from an instrument are stable. Huh? Scores, as I mentioned, and consistent, nearly the same when the researchers administer the instrument multiple times at different times. Kung gagamit sa uban, pare-pareha ba kaha o outcome. Validity, the development of sound evidence to demonstrate that the test interpretation matches its proposed use. Maobagay instrument na mo measure ato sa inyong variable na i-measure. Okay. Naanay taghang types dere and we will just take it as its definition. Ha? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Next. Okay. These are just technicalities of how states establish validity. Content validity refers to the process, no? As the definition at the back. Okay. And I mean the other slide. And we will not focus much on that one. Oh, wait, sorry, I need to go back. Okay, because there are, oops. Okay, nabali ang ato ang paan sa reliability. Let me just stop share and let me fix. Ayan na lang kay malangay ito. Sorry for that, no? So just refer to the PPT para makita ninyo ang katong data ato ha. So, nabali man iyang kuan. Okay, we will skip on that one. Still on the instruments. Okay, ninggawas dire ang pilot testing. And when are you going to make your pilot testing? If it is a researcher made. Indicate how researcher made instruments will be content validated. Na, ipacheck na to og expert. Okay. And these are technicalities, no? Table of specification na wala na taan eh. Especially if you're making a test question for us teachers, we would always do this one, no? So we will just browse through it Okay. But the important thing is that if it is researcher made, na agad tayo pilot, testing, o doing the reliability and validity process. Okay. The intervention is a different now. This is more with experimental. Okay. Let me try to, wala na get. So I cannot open the other file for, for the PowerPoint. Okay. So I hope uh, nasabtan na to ang ideas sa instrument, validity, and reliability. Okay? Happy learning.